These things always take longer than they're supposed to. Well, it's another day and we're working on the van again. Now I'm going to work on covering the wheel wells to help cut down on the road noise. This is Frost King duct insulation. We just got this at Home Depot. So I'm going to work on getting this on first. The biggest thing is just getting the surface dust free before I start. I've never used it before. I played around with a little piece. It seems like it might be a little, forgiving, but the foil could be a little bit tricksy when I'm working with big pieces. So here goes nothing.
So there's two types of duct insulation. This stuff has the foam on it. Some of the other stuff has fiberglass on it, and that is not what we want. So it's pretty forgiving with this foil back, and while it doesn't feel sticky in the package, it's actually sticking pretty well here. A lot of people use this instead of Dynamat. It's not quite as good as Dynamat, but there's a lot of good threads on the Corvette forums about them using this to really reduce in-cabin noise. So, I figure it can't hurt. Obviously, we're not trying to insulate this. We're just trying to keep vibrations down, make it quiet for when we're driving. This is cool stuff. So we've got this one all wrapped. The foil really helps it hold its shape and helps the foam kind of stay in place. We ran a strip on the inside too. A big word of warning, that aluminum foil is sharp, and we've already got a few paper cuts from it, and it'll slice you. But yeah, this is coming together good. We're just taping all the seams down on this so it doesn't pop up 6 months from now. So under here we have the foil sticky bubble stuff, and now we're putting our Gene sound damper over that just to double it up.
That's the loudest part.
Yeah, these wheel wells is where most of the noise comes through, and we have big noisy tires. It's a van, not a limo. We just want to do it right as a foundation because I never, ever want to be working on this section again, so we're taking our time to do it right. Okay, Teresa just spent the last 20 minutes re-trimming the brown paper because now it fits slightly different now that it's a 1/2 inch higher. We're going to transfer that to the plywood and then put the plywood in. The plywood is 1/2 inch 3-ply birch. It's expensive stuff. It's 40 bucks a sheet, and it's going to be 3 sheets to cover this. We could have gone thicker, but we didn't want it to be too heavy. We're going to use a floating floor. We're not going to screw it down. The cabinets and bed and bikes and everything are going to hold it in place. You may do differently, but that's how we have chosen to do it. Bam. See if it fits. That was tricky. That didn't work very well. The problem we're having, we're running the board this way. It can't get down below that lip. It's the perfect dimension down here, but we can't get it in there. So rather than just cut it right down the middle, we're going to make it a puzzle piece so they interlock a little bit better, so it's a lot stronger than 2 separate pieces of wood. I'm sure after I cut it, I'll think of some of the downsides of that, but right now, it makes a lot of sense. Mariana's here. Teresa's sister. We're going mountain biking in a bit.
I brought greens.
He just heard the word mountain biking. And she brought greens.
Yo.
And her Zolo Dash. Hi, Dash. Teresa had a good idea to trace some mixing bowls, so here we go. We got our first puzzle piece. Let's see if it fits in the van. It looks like I could trim a little here, and I can definitely trim a little there. We're going to go mountain biking and come back after dark. Work on this later tonight. It's coming together though. I love my puzzle piece idea. All the wood is cut and in. We had to puzzle these first 2 and the other one slid right in. Now I'm going to tape these. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but they do flex a little when you walk on one and not the other. So I'm going to Gorilla Tape around the seams just for peace of mind. Probably overkill. Probably because it's late at night and my brain's not working right, but that's what I'm going to do. The clock just struck midnight, so we are done for the night. We are close. This is sitting on here. A little too big still. We got to trim it down. Watching other YouTubers, they said that was the easiest part, and I actually think it's been the hardest part. This is some cool vinyl, sheet vinyl. We didn't want to do tiles because those are super heavy, and there's just, even though they're waterproof, there's all these little cracks. This is 12 feet by 6 feet. If you want the grain going the other way, you can pay double and go 12 feet by 12 feet, so you can get the grain going that way. This costs $100 as is, and that was on clearance. Otherwise, it would have been like $300, $350 if we tried to get ones with grain going that way, which would have been awful. So we like it. But tomorrow we're going to come back out, clean all this up, get it sitting nice, and then start on the next project.
Good night.